Hidden Object Guru here, joined by
DM.
For Red Barrel Games' Outlast 2. They are in Montreal, apparently.
Really?
Yeah, Canadian developers. So we might get one of those Canadian media blasts that they didn't have to go to the Canadian government.
Well, you can probably still go anyway.
Look at that!
The government will give you money. Oh, is there someone back there?
Exactly. So if you put the slider here, it's a doorway. You put the slider up, dude. Up.
Yeah, definitely.
So much. I do
be able to see as much as possible.
All right, so I'm going to give you some background on Outlast. DM is not familiar with the first game.
Nope.
So I'm going to give her some background. All right, so the first game is set in an insane asylum, where you're a reporter who got a message that shady stuff's going on there at the supposedly closed insane asylum. Well, what was happening was a private corporation, military contractors with a government contract, were trying to create, essentially, create new medical technology and super soldiers. And what they were doing was they were using essentially a borderline psychic field of some kind to make people, and injections to make people's bodies generate nanomachines. Okay. Right? Instead of using, make cellular growth, make nanomachines, rather than doing it in a thing somewhere, in a lab somewhere. So they were trying to build that, and they were going to extract them for medical purposes or use them to alter them, and drove the people insane and gave them super strength. So they tore the place apart. And there was a guy who had there's a guy who would essentially become a psychic cloud of nanomachines type of things.
There was nobody in the planning process who was like, hold on, let's just
take a step back. Maybe don't do this with the criminally insane. I know. And within the notes, so they're like, we're only doing this on men. Why? We had a female doctor exposed to this thing briefly, and their ability to, they have wombs that can carry. Maybe we can create, if we experiment just on females, fully nanomachine super soldier babies.
Oh, that's a great idea.
It's a terrible idea, but it's something they were thinking about. And so, within the, in the Whistleblower DLC, which was the second game, which is kind of the second game, it's essentially just, they call it DLC and it was an add-on, but it's the same length as the main game, so it really is kind of Outlast 2. You go through the story of the guy who sent the message in the first place, right? And in there, if you read the documents there, we find out that one of the other places they're experimenting with this tech is with a cult in Louisiana. And I think based on all the Christian iconography, my theory is that's what this game is going to be.
Okay.
But I don't know anything else about it. Except that they did a trailer with some creepy voice stuff, and it was all cribbed, one-to-one from actual stuff Jim Jones said.
Oh, weird.
Well, just what was that movie that did that?
The Sacrament.
The Sacrament, where it's everyone, what amazing job the writers did. You mean having him say the actual stuff that Jim Jones said?
You mean cutting and pasting?
Yeah, just cutting and pasting? No, he's not a great writer. And, it was like Mary, Marcy, May, Marlene. Yeah. It's such a creepy thing. You mean by showing the actual, the actual dialogue and behavior of Charles Manson means you're a good writer? Yeah, Charles Manson was too pathologically shy to have sex with women, so he would drug them into unconsciousness first. That's a true fact about Charles Manson. It's really creepy, but it's a true fact. And the only thing Marcy May Marlene had was going for it was that other stories about Charles Manson tend to leave that part out. It was a sex cult, and I'm like, well, yes, but there you go.
But it
was a sex cult, but it's they often conflate.
He didn't sleep with people right away.
No.
He had them sleep with each other.
Yeah.
And then eventually
he would drug them and he would have sex with the ladies. As part of bringing them into the inner circle. Yeah. But he would have to drug the ladies first because of his pathological weird shyness. And the weird part is, Charles Manson, ugly as F. And they often conflate him with Tex, who is Charles, I think, Watson? And he's the guy who actually went on the murders, who was the handsome guy, who was a crazy murderer. And versions of the story kind of conflate them into one person, but they're actually
You
two different
read
people.
Helter Skelter?
Of course.
Okay.
And in fact, it's mentioned in Helter Skelter that the big problem with a lot of the initial interrogations with the family was that they would talk about Charlie, and at different times they would be talking about Watson and Manson.
Oh, okay.
And they wouldn't make it clear who they were talking about, so the cops, early on, thought Charles Manson had been at the crime scenes.
Right.
Because Tex was at all the crime scenes. Because sometimes they call him Tex, sometimes they call him Charlie. Yeah. So story mode is we're not going to have I enjoy dying. I deserve to be punished. Life simulator. We're going to be playing on story mode where
I'm just here for the ride.
it's not hard to get away from dudes because we don't have to. Intense violence, gore, graphic sexual content, and strong language. Please enjoy. Langerman is an investigative journalist seeking answers behind a pregnant woman murdered under what?
Impossible circumstances.
You're Blake Langerman, her husband, assistant camera. Record everything. Neither of your fighters. Run, hide, or die.
Okay.
One of your deeds undone. Open yourself to me, for the burden of the world the Lord is thine. Oh. Hey, don't let us press X to... Anyway. Oh, we need subtitles. I'm scared too. Of the lack of subtitles.
Coming under impossible circumstances.
Well, I'm sure they'll tell us.
Jesus, Blake, are you really sleeping? I'm awake.
Ah, there they are. Okay, apply.
You should have slept last night.
Oh, I had to get that hospital footage organized.
You were calling out some other woman's name.
What?
In your sleep. Jessica, I think.
Uh-oh.
You know a Jessica?
Oh, no. I mean, I was dreaming about Jessica Gray from when we were kids.
Oh, yeah. I haven't thought about her in ages.
Hey, we're
Uh-oh.
crossing into reservation land now. You said I'm looking for some sort of factory? Yeah. We can look, but there's nothing out here. Does look pretty empty.
All the mercury in that woman's blood, she had to have spent at least a decade downstream from some pretty heavy industry.
Ew.
Say so, man. You bought the time.
We should record an intro while we're up here. Production value?
Sure.
Camera time.
Can't work my diaphragm with this thing on.
Audio's gonna be crap.
Don't take off your seatbelt!
Yeah, you were gonna fall right out of that airplane.
Sorry about
Helicopter.
My panel's a little soft, but well, we're good.
That was exciting. Get as much of the landscape behind me as you can. You got me?
Yeah, we're good.
Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather.
How do I start recording?
Have a soup pie.
You're already recording.
No, it says standby.
Standby.
Okay.
Pull the trigger.
I'm Lynn Langer.
Oh, it happens automatically.
Here for newstomorrow.net. We're flying past the Havasupai Indian Reservation in central Arizona in search of the origins of murder victim
Hey, Lynn,
Joe Doe.
I don't think you should say murdered. We don't know that.
Oh, I'll say she strangled herself to death.
It's what the police report says.
We may play this before the doctor interviews. If this falls in the first 30, we need to get the word murder in there. We should probably mention the fetus, too. I mean, how it just... Here, let me try a version that can serve as an intro for the whole piece. Tell me when we're good.
Okay.
Okay.
We're good.
2 weeks ago, a young woman was found wandering, barefoot, pregnant, and alone on a barren stretch of highway 100 miles from the nearest... Oh!
We lost the engine.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Oh, come on!
Oh man.
That's why you never take off your seatbelt. Oof.
Dang.
Uh-oh.
I thought Arizona was like all desert.
Me too.
What do I know?
But I don't know anything about Arizona.
I'd like to go.
Oh, good. So that's the three of them when they were kids.
Yeah.
And something horrific happened to Jessica. But why? And how? Ooh. Wow, this place looks amazing.
Yeah.
You always take a moment and be startled
Look
by
at
how
it, just-
intensely
I know, that's
photorealistic this looks.
Incredible.
It's like we're playing PT again. That's how good this looks. Arizona.
All right.
That's a Palomino.
Just the light on the lockers.
I know, the beautiful
This
reflections.
is amazing.
They've done an incredible job here.
Not so sure about the 2001 style of music.
1995.
Holiday concert participants.
It's just the same thing.
Yeah.
Breakfast menu. Wow, they put a lot of work in here. Final exam results. Sorry.
How did we do?
Schedule. No,
Oh,
it's the schedule, not the results. Yeah, the holiday concert has a lot of sign-up sheets. Four
Like,
of them, in fact.
They're really hoping for a big turnout.
And only 3 people signed.
We're gonna go to the concert. Great. We're not alone here.
Okay. So presumably she's one of the women who was impregnated with nanomachine monster babies.
Jessica?
No, the Jane Doe,
Oh, yes.
who they're here to investigate.
Yeah. Who might be Jessica?
It's possible. That's why he was thinking of her. My camera, of course.
Record everything.
I've heard that's important.
That's what they tell me.
Oh, damn, that's a long way down.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Lynn!
find Lynn. We can review footage.
Cool.
Oh, that's nice. There is going to be 18 pages of this. Wow. Alright, we can't jump. Oh, we can jump down here. You'll note he doesn't have a camera in his hand.
It's that empty space behind the back where everything
No,
goes.
look.
Oh. Whatever.
The camera just appears on the shadow
Well,
when you.
it might be difficult. For
It's fine. It is. You just have to put it in the model. Which they haven't done, because look, there's... Oh, okay. Yeah, there was some first-person platforming in the first one, which was not fantastic.
Uh-oh.
Sad to see that's back. Alright. Just drop from that ledge, and we're good to go. Okay, press to raise the camera, recording will start. When X sign blinks, it means you're aiming correctly. Recording event, aim at the event until the red circle is full to capture the moment. Okay.
Okay.
Damn. Okay.
She wasn't there. Lynn's body wasn't in the wreckage.
Oh, okay.
She could still be alive.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah, that's a simple enough system.
Oh, shit.
What about the pilot?
No, there's no bodies. She's not in here. Lynn! Lynn!
Ah, the night vision thing. It was integral to the series. The night vision camera look. Bad guys whose eyes glow in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the cornerstone of the thing.
Oh, fuck me!
You gotta watch some more found footage soon.
Yeah.
That did not happen in the crash.
Why would you even bother saying that? Of course it didn't. He's been tied to a tree with barbed wire.
Uh-oh, you didn't capture it.
I did. That's
You
what that
did?
flash meant.
Oh, okay.
See?
Pilot. I don't even remember his name.
It was Steve.
What the fuck kind of people would skin somebody alive?
Well, you don't know that he was alive.
That's true. You're just making an assumption.
Yep.
Oh, no, we're running out of battery.
Yeah, we gotta find another battery and fast. You can press... Once you're sprinting, you can press that to glance backwards as you're running. Which not enough games have as a mechanic.
Yeah.
Oof.
Town. Oh, thank God. I thought we were miles from anything.
Alright, let's see what they have to say about the town.
There's not supposed to be anything for miles.
What?
Well, you were looking for a factory.
Fuck.
So,
Right here.
why are you freaking out about evidence of habitation?
And now, church in the distance.
Oh, yeah.
Never a good sign. That's right, I think churches are always bad signs.
There's something really wrong with you.
I know, right? Well, in horror games? When has a church ever been a
Okay,
good
all right,
sign?
All right. I'll give you that. Can we take that shovel?
Nope. As they said, there will be no defending yourself.
Oh, right. It's run and hide game. Like amnesia.
Hello? I'm lost. And hurt.
Also, a guy was tied to a tree with barbed wire 50 feet from your house, which
Yeah.
means you are the most likely culprit. Just putting that out there. Not saying you definitely killed this dude, but you probably killed this dude.
Odds are.
There's a good chance you
You
killed
are a
this
person of interest.
Alright, a person of interest in this case.
Ah.
What the heck? Oh, I bumped into a cactus. I was looking at the light. That was my bad. I know that.
Is anybody there? Please.
You just hear a goat?
I did.
Oh, there's a crow. A big-ass crow. Nice, we can peek. How do we crouch? Oh, there we go. And you press both of them to peek up? No. Let's stay away from the light for now.
Sure.
Oh, I bet we can use our night vision to look into that person's house.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Jesus thing on the wall. We got a weird picture. We've got a doll and some banjos. Because, you know, banjos.
Well, obviously.
We've all seen Deliverance.
I'm wondering if I should learn to play the banjo.
So, yo, Fug! He disappeared.
Well, he just probably walked out of that. So let's take a look under this bloody tarp. That seems like a really good idea. I think we need to film this.
Apparently not. The game's
No?
saying we don't need to
Oh.
film a cow that was murdered with a shovel. Okay, cool. Do-do-doom-doom-doom-doom-doom-doom. You can zoom in the camera if you have to. We just found out. So that's a burned corpse clutching a baby doll.
Great. Picture of a angry looking
That'd be
fat
the cult
guy.
leader. That's definitely the cult leader.
Don't knock.
Why do I keep knocking?
What is wrong with you? Oh, great. Okay, let's
We're
read
fine.
someone else's mail.
Definitely not male, but yeah, we will. Dear Father,
Our loving God, something, something.
our loving God continues to bless me with visions, and I know more certain than ever that the enemy is near with every day. I was scrubbing the stains from the floor of Daniel's room when the blessed music rose inside me and sank me into true sight, where I saw a creature like the burning sun, but with inward rings of teeth upon teeth. Ooh. And dangling beneath limbs that I took to be arms, but it were cocks that rose in childing purpose. And as this monstrous sun detended, it was It fucked the earth and birthed some great and slouching whore from the fire. I was filled with the same fear, so great that I could not breathe nor move, and saw myself all those years back blinding Daniel with a lie, and tried to weep but could not, and when I woke I found myself wet with lusting, painfully desirous to feel a man inside me, and the feeling was not so different from the fear. I tried to comfort myself with your teachings. Terror is as joy in the movement of God. But I would take greater control of your comfort in your manhood inside me in a firm prayer than the Antichrist be strangled in my womb. Jesus, the most faithful of your flock and holy longing Lisa. Oof.
Wow.
This is a horrible church.
Oh my god.
They went 0 to horrible in, like, seriously, 1 second. I get the feeling this is not going to end with all of the bad people being killed the way the first game did. So we can peek. That was not how to peek.
Nope.
Let's try that again. Yeah, that's not a good peek.
Well, you're also not facing...
Yeah, like, open the other side. You can only open one side of the door.
Oh.
Alright. Do-do-doom-doom-doom-doom-doom-doom-doom. Do-ba-doop-doop-doop-doop-doop-doop.
Find Lynn. Nothing matters but Lynn.
Alright, I got 2 of a possible 4 bandages.
Okay, we also need a battery.
Oh no, we had an extra battery.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're fine for batteries for now. Weird that we weren't supposed to record that creepy guy standing in the middle of the field. Sorry, the alley. And there's a new battery. That didn't show me how many batteries I had. Oh, look at your left paw to interact with your batteries. I see. You have to put down your camera to... No? Ah, maybe I was pressing it. No? That's weird. I keep looking at that and not looking at my pockets. I'm not going to worry about it.
Too dark to look in your pockets?
Maybe.
Where you're standing right now?
That's probably what it is. So after we read that note, we have to, like, stop asking for help from these people and assume they're all crazy murderous cultists,
Yeah,
right?
they're not going to help us in the way that we want.
That one didn't startle me at all, weirdly. Alright. There's the batteries. Yeah. Okay, so we got 1 extra battery. We got 2 bandages. Cool. We can open windows and climb through. Nice. Nice. Okay, we got chicken bones. We got corn. We got a bloody bed. Creepy hallway. Yeah, I actually saw that was... Oh, wait.
More pictures of that guy.
A real dirtbag. Just a real creepy...
I don't feel like that's a strong enough word.
Tubby dirtbag looking dude. Just a real scumbag. Just a real piece of human filth. Just some human garbage is what we're dealing with here. You can crawl to stay extra quiet. Nice. Alright, I can probably stop crawling now. Uh-oh. Maybe the IR isn't a bad thing to have on right now. Inimical Dei. Satan pretends to be God?
I don't know.
Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Yeah, I'm gonna look at it. The baby's coming, ready, the knife blade is coming, knight's midwife. Another enemy, stand within, God's
It's a
gracious save
song.
with sin. Oh.
Hallelujah, state of
So the baby's growing sent from hell. As he waits to sharpen his blade, gather the gate, we kneel and pray. Ooh. So all of these virgin births caused by the nanites, they're saying they're Satan's children.
Yes.
Which they kind of are. So we can open up the camera, turn off that, and zoom all we want at stuff. It's weird that none of this is worth capturing.
Yeah. But
Like, I think that as a photojournalist
you'd want to take photos of
of this one, yeah,
I'd say so.
just as a videographer.
Are those just dolls? Yeah.
Nope.
No?
Nope. In my,
It was a familiar smell, almost sweet. They killed their children.
in my demo, I referred to this a preposterously large pile of dead babies. And I stand by that statement now. It seems like...
They made a cross.
Yeah, of course they did.
You
They're
know?
the worst.
God.
It seems like that's an excessively large
A
number
lot
of dead
Well,
babies.
that's just a lot of dead babies.
Yeah.
They all appear to be roughly the same
Age and all burned. Hey, this cult's gone nuts. And I know what you're going to say. Yes, they killed roughly that many babies in Jonestown, so it's not like this doesn't have historical precedent. Oh, Jonestown. Were you a mind control experiment?
I don't think so.
It's just weird.
Because he didn't start off crazy.
No, he didn't start off crazy.
He went crazy.
He went super communist and super
But
crazy.
it was just, but I think all, like, a factor of his, like, power.
Reset the chat in case
Essentially.
it's broken down. Because we're getting a lot of messages from people on Steam.
Oh, okay. Oh, here we go.
Have there been more messages? Hit back to get out of that.
Alright, okay.
Yeah, there have been more
it wasn't-
messages.
Sorry,
Okay.
guys.
Yeah.
It was not telling me that
There were new messages.
there were any messages.
Sorry about that.
Sorry, we won't ignore you anymore.
Yeah. So what have we been missing?
Dog's Tool is a cool game, apparently.
Dog's Tool?
Dogs 2.
Dogs. I've never
Watch
heard.
Dogs 2, sorry.
Watch Dogs 2.
My
Okay.
bad.
Oh, you thought someone was telling you to watch Dogs 2.
Yes.
Okay, well, I understand how that could happen. Other people might find that a preposterous mistake to have made, but not me. If Unabridged Gamer is there, sorry for not hearing you earlier.
You can blame me. It's entirely my fault.
100% it's her fault. Has Unabridged offered us any tips?
Not yet.
Because Unabridged famously hates this game.
I'm not seeing any.
Okay. Alright, any secret messages?
I would not call this flirting.
What?
In response to it. Okay.
Okay.
Drugs. Okay, Panda says drugs. We're talking about Jim Jones.
Ah, okay.
His drug use was incredibly heavily affecting to Jonestown to the point where his speech was slurred and his rampage were more baseless. Yes, that's true. He also broadcast his stuff all the time.
Weird.
So people, like, basically were always listening to him.
So messed up.
But, like, earlier in his life, you know, I think had a real genuine drive to
Yeah.
help people, or...
Oh, yeah. He was
But
a
then just,
charismatic preacher.
went nuts with power,
Yeah.
kind of, and then wanted to just be left alone, and...
He started a socialist experimental church that went horribly awry. You know, he left all of his money to Russia.
Really?
Yeah. He actually sent, like, 2 guys off before the mass suicide to, like, here, take all of our money and go to the, Uh-oh. Who was that?
Yeah.
To take all of the money and, like, go to the Russian embassy and give it to Russia.
Huh.
You have to hold. You don't just have to press. Trying to push it up to the ladder. There we go. Oh, good. Another note.
Oh, I love these notes. Chapter 2?
People have made fields of my son in Eretz Yisrael. My land laid waste, but my seeds from the set against Babylon and the Assyrian against Rome. Okay. Cut away. Scale you took for an eye, and now you may see. Ah. Scales fallen for your eyes. Baruch.
So is he writing his own Bible?
No, this may actually be from the Bible. Because he's talking about the scales falling from your eyes, which is, of course, from the actual Bible.
Nothing matters but Lynn.
No, but it may be his own version of it. I have a feeling someone's going to start stabbing up at us through the floor with a pitchfork. But that's just because I've played video games, not because I've watched people play this one. No, didn't happen.
No, there's nobody down there. Oh, fell.
We suck at this.
Clumsy.
You use glasses?
Hi.
Oh, Jesus! Who? God wants me dead? Okay.
This is problematic.
So is it just a disembodied voice?
Nope, there's a lady
Oh, I did not.
who wants to kill us.
Is she? No, just.
I don't see anybody.
Was she outside the barn?
I think so. Hiding in a trash can like we're Oscar the mother flippin' Gretch.
He doesn't hide in a trash can. He
He
lives
does.
in a trash
He
can.
does hide, though, from human interaction. It's a form of hiding. That's right, hiding in the wheat. Try finding us now, crazy lady. She can definitely find us.
Oh man.
Yeah, you
this
have to
just
keep
isn't
scrolling.
loading.
You know
That's
what?
Annoying.
Go back, exit this, and reload the page.
Okay, sorry guys. Give us a sec here with this chat.
Here, I'm just gonna pause this for 1 second.
Okay.
Get this chat fixed.
Yeah, it's pretty creepy. If you guys like podcasts, there's a podcast called Cults.
Yeah.
It's really just about cults, but they have most of them are two-parters, and their Jonestown one is pretty good. And they play some of these tapes, which are just sort of weird and upsetting.
Yeah.
But you get a lot of his early life, which I thought was quite interesting.
Oh, that's weird. You can track sounds with the microphone.
Maddie, you are listening to the wrong podcast if you think they're boring. I mean, you definitely should be listening to our podcast.
Oh, yeah, well, that's just obviously the case. Quickly reload the camera. Alright, so now they're walking way over there. No sound over here, though, so we should be safe to leave through the door.
I'd say so.
Oh, we were just hearing the fire. That's
There
a little
was
embarrassing.
talking.
Oh, yeah, no, there was talking. What?
Maddie says there's better things to do, like live stream. There's an episode about oh yeah, what are they called?
Shinriki?
Shinriko or Shinriki or whatever.
Shinriki.
They
The
do
Doomsday
those-
Cult.
Yeah, they do those guys. I'm trying to remember if Cults did.
Did they do the creepy
Another
sex
one.
cult that like tried to take over a town and
Well, no, but there was a specific
Colorado or
question
wherever?
about Japanese death cults in
Oh,
the
okay.
90s. So they do those guys. For sure, I know that.
those guys were
And
the
that one
worst.
is nuts.
Yeah,
Like, way more than just the sarin gas.
they
Like,
were
there was
just
some other weird shit
crazy
going
nuts.
on. They do an episode about the leopard people. That one was super interesting.
Really?
Yeah, really fascinating.
Heard something beeping. So they weren't.
Oh, there's a person right there.
Apparently, he also doesn't think that's worth
That's not-
recording.
Maybe there's another person. And aliens?
What the fuck was that?
Maybe. What the hell is happening?
Can we go back in time?
Yes. What is this?
And we don't have to film any of this?
It's weird that we're not filming any of this, right?
Yeah, I think so.
They've all been blinded. We can sneak past them.
Oh no. Daddy. Daddy, help.
They can't even see me. Like they're...
Please.
It's like they're
Okay.
hypnotized.
Oh,
Note! Alright, so this can pop to serves that God remembers our sins and our dreams. We gotta face our sins if we want to get right with God. The vision's getting worse than dreams are awaking eyes. The tribulations are coming closer. Oh, wow. Wow, these people are the worst.
did we miss one?
Oh, we definitely missed one.
Yeah.
But there's no going back here. Any notes?
Oh, always notes. Shinrikyo. Yes. You were wrong. It's not Shinrikyo.
Oh. Uh-oh.
It's enormous. Some sort of hillbilly Vatican. How could all of this have been here? Nobody knows about it. It's not possible.
Yeah, this is, they're torturing the wife.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's not good. Is there no way in here? Ah, here we go.
Yeah. Oh, she's getting her tongue cut out.
Yep. Here, let's take a picture of this note while we're trying to rescue our wife. Come on, we got this, we got this, we got this.
Oh, we are going to be way too late.
Oh, totally. The tongue's already been cut out. Oh, good.
And we don't have time for this. You can come back later.
Do-do-do-do. That is so many corpses. What the hell? This door needs a key? What?
We have to search this room for a key.
I guess. I mean, items in this game tend to glow a little, so... Oh, there it is right there. See? Told you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Find Lynn. Nothing matters but Lynn.
What?
And just says take a selfie. Instagram.
Come on! I think Instagram would like to hear about this situation.
Child is the one.
Yep.
Never spared a child?
The enemy waits in her womb. So yeah. So this is the cult they experimented on, and this is the result of the experimentation. They've gone nuts from the... I know I can hide by entering a wardrobe. We've... Oh. Oh no, you're just telling me I took a picture of that thing. How the hell do we get into the main room of this friggin' church? The hell is that? Oh, that's her.
That's her. They threw her out a window.
Or did she jump out a window?
Maybe she jumped. The point is,
She
she's
still has her
outside.
tongue.
Oh, I thought
She said
for
something.
sure they were gonna cut it out.
That's what they made it sound like, but
Yeah.
she just said something.
She said, "God damn it."
Here we go.
Oh God, Blake.
Are you okay?
No,
What the fuck?
I don't know. Oh shit.
I see
We have to run.
Right there.
Damn right we do.
Lynn,
Keep going.
where are we going?
Away from here. Anywhere but here.
That actually makes sense.
Yep.
So run!
I think you have to go.
No, this is happening
Oh.
automatically.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Ah! Oh God.
What is it?
My stomach.
Oh, did they put something in her?
No, the nanites.
Something's wrong.
Any woman in the area where they're doing this psychic creation of nanites creates
Oh, it's
automatic
psychic
virgin
stuff.
birth
Okay.
demon babies.
I have to stop. I need. Oh God.
Oof.
Christ, Lynn. What's happening here?
You were dead. When you fell, I thought we were all dead.
It's okay.
That's reasonable.
I'm here. We're gonna get out of here, okay?
God,
What did they do to you?
I can't talk about it.
Lynn,
I have news grave but
Please don't ask me.
This evening,
Uh-oh.
after all these years,
Coming.
after all
They're coming.
this suffering, our faith has been proven.
They didn't experiment on this cult.
Came to Temple Gate this day from the outside.
Who did? Oh, yeah.
No, I think it just happened. It
No,
just
no, I mean,
happened to have
they
this
in the files in the first game, they specifically decided to do
on
an
a cult.
experiment on the cult.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's insane. They're all fucking insane. Please, Blake, I just want to get out of here.
Uh,
fuck is going on?
classic.
I can't.
This guy's the worst, huh? And I know I say that about all evil southern monster preachers.
Soak the earth with their blood. Rip the devil from her belly and crush it beneath your boot heel.
Okay.
Revelation is upon us,
Stay back!
and we must
We'll be gentle.
I swear to fucking Christ, the first person who touches me loses their eyes. God, no!
God.
No!
Ow.
God wants the child.
Get off me! Get off me!
God wants
Lynn! Lynn! No, you
no!
you motherfuckers! Get off me! You leave her alone! Leave her alone! Lynn! Lynn!
Oof.
Fuck you!
What is going on?
What?
Watched my father fuck your god to death.
Okay.
Blake! Blake!
Hush.
Lynn, no! Wait! No, wait! Don't!
There you go.
No! No! Oh! For fuck's sake!
Why are you kicking at this thing?
Take her home. I want to share my love with the father.
Motherfucker!
So this is the thing that has gone with the nanites. And the other side.
Love you. Not like I do.
Yeah. Be crazy.
There's the cultists
Yes.
and then there's
This people who are...
the heretics.
We have mother.
Yes.
I think I'll
I guess
see you
they're the
again.
ones who have embraced
The nanites.
the nanite miracle babies, and the other arm of the church is trying to kill all of them. Oh!
Well, that was
hell.
just unnecessary.
It was. Wow, these guys are the worst.
Oh shit! Lynn!
I'm amazed my glasses keep surviving this. Oh. Oh, these are just the dead guys.
Jesus God! Fuck were they?
None of this is worth recording.
Nope.
Called them heretics. They called Lynn mother.
Oh, whoa,
It's
what's
not
this?
just a cult. It's
Battery.
two sides. Christians and
Heretics.
something else.
Something else. Something else is right.
It's a nice way to put it. You can hide by crouching underwater. Nice. We don't actually have to do a lot of hiding because we set the thing to not just easy, but very easy.
You're right. Oh, we would be
We would
so
be-
dead.
Oh yeah, no, we would constantly having to be hiding in things and ducking behind stuff for people, waiting for people to leave, but that's not how we're playing the game.
I like story mode.
I know, right? It makes it more like a movie. Which is the frigging goal. Okay. Let's be very quiet as we rob these people of all their worldly possessions.
Which amounts to
Nothing, just a
bunk beds,
tiny amount of crap, yeah.
doll in the corner, some corn.
Oh my god. By the way, dude, I want to say your name is Marcus. Technically, they're all Christians. They just have vastly different interpretations of the gospel.
Yes, different denominations.
Yeah. One of them has seen a bunch of extra virgin births as an awesome thing that, you know, means a new god has come to replace the old. And the other ones are like, we have to fight the Antichrist.
Yeah.
By killing all children. Whoa!
See, this is why I think aliens.
It does feel like
But
aliens.
it's, I guess it's time travel?
Maybe.
Because we're in that school.
Yeah, and now we actually have the camera in the school.
I'm dreaming. Or I'm out of my fucking mind.
It's more likely the second than the first.
So did something happen at school?
It must have. Because that's why he was remembering Jessica.
I'm sorry
Yeah.
I have to do this. You should have loved me. You should have helped me. Jesus, forgive me. I don't know what to do. I'm so sorry.
Ooh. So Jessica killed herself.
Remember this.
So they went to Catholic school.
And Lynn. When we were... Oh, fuck. I'm back in the 4th grade. And here I thought this couldn't get any worse.
So Jessica killed herself, and it's their fault. Or he believes it is.
Oh, we don't know if she killed herself.
I'm sorry about what I have to do. You should have loved me. Blah, 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 blah.
It could be anything.
That could be anything. Just that normally sounds like a suicide note. Oh, crap.
Yeah. I don't know. He's still there. Whatever.
Hey, autofocus. You suck.
Maybe it's a crappy camera.
That could be it.
Yeah, this game does have some good atmosphere.
Yep. Okay, he disappeared.
Well, if we're inside a memory, I feel like we can't be hurt.
You were totally wrong about that. I guarantee you were totally wrong about that. Although I feel like if we're inside a memory, our camera's battery shouldn't go down. And what the heck?
It's winter.
Wow, is it winter? It's winter and then summer. Catholic school, St. Sybil High School. Don't know anything about St. Sybil.
Nope.
I cannot provide you with a lesson.
But I think a Sybil isn't it also the name for a seer?
No, you're talking about the Sibylline Oracle.
Oh, okay.
Which, yes, I mean that's why people get named Sybil in reference to it. But I doubt Saint Sybil is related to that, but I could be wrong. Oh hell!
The outsider.
Hey, it's a
Yeah.
friendly one.
Killed you, didn't they? No. Not yet. Well, they'll do it if they find you out here. Come on.
Good. Someone
Who
can
are
give
you?
me some exposition.
My name's Ethan.
But I mean, are you one of them? And which side are you on?
You mean why ain't I trying to kill you?
That is what I meant.
Yes.
I've been unborn. Seen too much to keep the faith.
But you're not one of those other ones. The heretics.
Didn't say squat when my wife got skull. Had to get cast out.
Oh.
Didn't complain when nah. Pressed himself on my Anna Lee. When she was
Oof.
15.
Ew.
I'm sorry.
He said my grandson, baby he put in her, was my the Antichrist, and I had to slit her belly and kill the child.
So really any baby. Not just
Any
nano
baby.
babies, but
Yeah.
he
Any
gets
baby.
women pregnant so he can kill their babies.
Yes.
That's disgusting.
I gave her a chance to run. Spun them idiots some stories.
That would be the Jane
I've
Doe.
been gifted with talk my whole life. You probably noticed.
Jane Doe,
Sorry?
your daughter. She was 8 months pregnant. Blonde hair, cut like a boy's.
Yeah. What do you know? You seen her?
It's why we came here.
We
Is she
saw
all right?
one woman with a boycott.
Mister, just tell me she's okay.
She's fine.
Oof.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Thank God.
Mm.
Come on. Get you inside. Ooh. Oh, hey.
That's a smart lie to tell in this situation, but oof.
I'll be okay.
Oh, there it is.
Why'd you head down the roof, son? I've been down there. You can hide till you're fixed up.
And then he trapped us with a werewolf.
It's all right. You just relax here. I'll keep you safe.
Oh, can't carry more bandages.
And heal. Ethan's gonna treat you right.
Anyone who refers himself in the third person can't
That's
be trusted.
problematic, yeah.
Sleep.
Sleep. Just take a nap, everybody. Oof. I hope I didn't leave him with a chance to look at our camera, because then he could look at the part where the wife says that she was strangled and murdered in her cell. And he'd know we were lying.
Please, please. Where are you? I'm scared.
I know it would have risked pissing him off, but I feel like it would have been a smart choice to say she was murdered and we're here to find out how that happened.
Mm.
Because it's probably better than lying.
Yeah. Well, no, you don't. You told him, yeah, your granddaughter's dead.
Yeah,
Probably not
that's true.
gonna work out the way you wanted to.
I can't Papa's gospel.
You make a strong point.
I bet him 100 times. If I knew where the outsider was,
Prophet don't need your help in finding the devil's whore and interrupt me. Not questions even now other heretics at chapel. God'll guide.
ain't I hurt?
Ah.
Oh, no.
And that's her, Lady Pickaxe.
You sinned when you denied the prophet your daughter. You sinned since to deny.
Please just let me talk to now.
No, the outsider is. His seed begat the enemy. God and the prophet both born.
Just let me talk to now. I can explain.
God don't hear dead men.
Uh-oh. I mean, we knew this was coming, but...
It's sad. He was just trying to help us.
Yep.
Take your penance.
That evil lady with her crucifix pickaxe.
God love
Also, how come this guy just didn't walk out of this cult territory any
He
after
really
all
should
this
have.
stuff went down? Like, that's your time to leave.
That would have been a big cue to get out. Oof. Is she leaving?
I hope you find your daughter.
Ouch.
Oh man.
Oh.
After her. God, even though she...
Well, I think she was going to kill you either way.
Yeah. She seems pretty
Much a...
slap happy.
Should we have filmed that?
Probably.
Okay. We're not
I
good
don't
at
know
filming.
why you didn't think to do that.
We were watching a guy get murdered. It didn't occur to me to pull up a camera.
Well, it should. You're playing a game about filming
Did
stuff.
you think of it?
I'm busy.
Ah, okay. You're busy not telling me what people are saying in the chat. Okay, so good point. Very, very well argued. Oof. So this is the chain fence we can't get through, and we gotta
Not
use
to
the
get
water
too
to get
deep
around.
into this Quagmire Panda, but there are people who are, how do I say this, religious sects
Yeah?
that maybe don't necessarily appear to be cults or are labeled as such.
That's
That
true.
do think God wants them to.
That does happen.
I am the sorrows of a travailing woman. From this arbor is a place of breaking forth.
Thanks for not subtitling this. There we go. Okay. Awesome slide. Okay. You see, he was doing a, the guy was running a normal run-of-the-mill, Christian-themed, rape cult.
The enemy's Passover has begun. That would suggest God passes over your enemy.
Yeah. He was running a regular, everyday
Rape
Christian
cult?
rape cult. You know, where you have a bunch of people join up just so you can have sex with their daughters.
Yeah.
You know,
And
a
then-
David Koresh type of thing. And then these guys came and started these experiments, and deformed monster babies started getting born. And he thought it was the Antichrist, so
Yeah.
he started killing the women and the babies. And the other side thought it was a sign from a new god,
Yeah.
because they're probably getting affected by the psychic field that's creating the nanobite nanobot children. Thank you, Jesus. Again, I'm extrapolating a lot from the plot of the previous game, but it is what was suggested. No, I remember.
No, but I think that, like, the gross Christian sex cult was already, like, really culty.
Oh no, they were
with
already
some
pure evil.
extreme beliefs to
Oh
begin
no, they
with.
were already a monster cult. I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
But then they started having monster babies getting born, and it turned them super crazy, and they started killing everybody.
Oh, there's Pickaxe Lady.
Yep.
She's, like, that number
Way
one
into it.
zealot.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. The others call her Marta. The smell of what she burned like coal smoke and frankincense.
Do you know what frankincense smells like?
I don't.
And she has superpowers because she was dragging a corpse. Oof. What?
Panda says, isn't the entire premise of your favorite Rockstar game watching people get brutally murdered on film?
No, it's making a snuff film, not watching a snuff film.
Yeah, but if you had the perfect opportunity to record someone's death and you didn't take it.
Never occurred to me because it's not a game about filming death.
It's a game about filming everything.
No, Manhunt.
It told you.
No, he's talking about
I'm talking about this game though.
And again, you didn't think of it either.
Why is this my fault? You're the one playing the game.
Why is it my fault?
Because
we're both
you're
playing the game. All right.
This is entirely your fault. You just refuse to accept responsibility for
No, I'm
mistake.
saying we bear equal responsibility because we're both playing the game.
True.
All right, so we're going to take a break here because this game is very intense and is all about mutilating children. Join us back here next time.
You're mutilating the women. You're just setting the kids on fire.
I think they're also mutilating them, but it's hard to tell.
Like they're all just burned.
But yes, I have been the Hidden Object Guru. This has been DM. Thanks for coming on this journey with us. If you had a good time, and how could you not with this game?
Oh my God.
Thanks for... Please join us back for the next part. Questions, suggestions, and whatnot, go in the comment section below the video. I don't think we did a quiz this time, because it's all too bleak.
No.
So yeah, just join us back in the next item on the playlist for more of this. But until then, au revoir.